I'm Miguel, this is Joe, and this is the 4th edition of SHS This Month.
First up, we have a PSA with tag about winter sports.
Hi, I'm Tag, and here's some benefits of playing sports.
One benefit of playing sports is that it helps you maintain a healthy lifestyle.
Playing on teams also allows you to build strong relationships with your teammates. Give sports a try. They're good for you and you might like them.
Next up, we got the Wild World of Sports Holiday Edition.
Hey guys, and I'm back with my friends Joe McNulty and James Price. I know it's been a while, but we're here with a holiday edition of Wide World of Sports.
And today we're going to be talking about the Patriots, Curry, but we'll hop into the Patriots first. Patriots are leading the AFC East. They currently have a bye. They're at 9-4. And James, what are your thoughts on Mac Jones and the Patriots?
I think he's played really well. I think he's Rookie of the Year, leading the Rookie of the Year voting probably right now.
I think so too. But what about Jamar Chase and Jalen Waddle and Najee?
I just feel like quarterback is just a more important position. Honestly.
I agree.
And I feel like Mac will have a chance to prove it Saturday against the Colts this week.
I think so too. You think we could run away, maybe win a Super Bowl?
I don't know. Chiefs are definitely going to be in trouble.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
Last night, Stephen Curry passed Ray Allen in all-time three-pointers made. And Josh, what are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are it's stamped now. There's no discussion, no debate. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter ever. Probably top 3 point guard right now. All time, I think. And he's not even done. And I feel like that record is probably never going to be broken by anyone ever again in the league because that's a big accolade.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
The Red Sox brought back Jackie Bradley Jr. by trading Hunter Renfroe, which I don't see the logic in that really because Hunter Renfroe is way better and getting paid less money. Jackie Bradley batted like 168 last year, and I just don't understand it. James, what do you think?
Yeah, I really don't understand it. I mean, well, he's a great outfielder. Hunter Renfroe is just as good, and he can actually hit the ball. He's respectable at the plate.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, makes no sense to me.
Now we'll hop back into the Celtics. The Celtics have been struggling as of recently. They're 14-14. But Jason Tatum dropped 43 last night in a win over Milwaukee. So what are your thoughts on that?
Honestly, I think when we move the ball and Tatum's a little less ball dominant but takes better looking shots, he scores more. When he tends to force things and tries to take the game into his own hands, it doesn't work out well. As you can see, we're 14-14 right now. But I feel like it's the beginning of the season. We'll get it together. We have the pieces, and we just got to stay the course.
Yeah, for sure. We'll talk about the Bruins. The Bruins have also been struggling. Marchand just came back from a suspension, 3-game suspension, and we were terrible without him. DeBrusque wants a trade, which I'm fine with. DeBrusque is terrible. DeBrusque got moved to second line last night because Marchand is on COVID protocols, and we got spanked and lost 4-1 to the Knights. And I don't know. It's not looking good for the Bruins, I don't think. The team's really nothing without Bergeron, Marchand, and even Pasternak. Pasternak's been double shifting. It's been bad.
Just not the same team as last year.
It's not the same team.
Got to figure out the goalie situation.
Young goalies, Swayman, Tuukka. Who knows what's going on with Tuukka? It's just a mess over there.
Yeah, totally agree.
Before we end the show, we want to quickly acknowledge the passing of Demaryius Thomas, all-time Bronco receiver. Obviously played on the Patriots. Torched us many times. But he was a great player, and it's wicked sad. But yeah.
Yeah, sad to see him go at such a young age. But rest in peace.
Yeah. He had some crazy catches against us in the AFC Championship years ago. He was a real problem against us. But he was insane. And that will be it for our 4th edition and our holiday edition of Wide World of Sports. Thank you for tuning in.
Next up, we have an interview with Mr. Elfrich, the wrestling coach from Arthur Martins.
Hi everyone, my name is Arthur and I'm here today with Mr. Helfrich, the new wrestling coach.
Hi there, how's it going?
And today we're going to be talking about wrestling. The first question is, what are the basics of wrestling?
So the basics of wrestling, the best way I can describe it is it's 6 minutes of hand-to-hand combat where you're attempting to pin your opponent or score more points than them. You can earn points by takedowns, by getting back points, which is what you're putting your opponent to their back, by reversals, and by escapes. The biggest way I can describe wrestling to somebody that's never seen it before is think UFC, take out the punches and the kicks admittedly, and you have what wrestling is.
And what made you want to become the wrestling coach?
I've always loved wrestling. I've always been passionate about it. I've traveled the world doing wrestling. I've wrestled for Team Georgia. I did the Olympic circuit for a tiny bit, as my shoulder was getting healed from injuries and things like that. I've wrestled in Fargo National Duels, Dixie National Duels, all these other places, Texas, Oklahoma, California, New Jersey, etc. And I love the sport of wrestling and want to see it grow as much as possible. And I honestly think Stone is the room where you can get a lot of people develop the sport and make it that much better.
And that also ties to my next question, like, what's your connection to the sport? How long did you,
Oh
since
my
when
God.
have you been doing this?
It's funny. I started when I was 5 years old, and the first time I ever stepped into wrestling, I actually thought it was going to be like the WWE stuff. I thought it was going to be like The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I legit thought that was it. Like, I thought I was going to be the next John Cena man. And then I come up, and I go to my first practice, and geez, there's nothing like that. Like, not at all. So, like, I've been doing it ever since I was 5 years old. I took some breaks here and there to repair my shoulder from different injuries I've sustained over the years, because wrestling is a tough sport. It is. But, I mean, it's been part of my livelihood since I can remember, honestly.
That's cool. And what are you most excited about this team?
I think I'm most excited to see the progression of new wrestlers. I think there's something to be said about the fact that when you're starting out in the sport, especially a sport like wrestling, there's a learning curve. And you really need to see it really early when you see a lot of people that have done wrestling before. I'm fascinated to see some of these new students that have doing wrestling for the very first time and see how they work. I have a kid named Matthew Ramazio, never done wrestling in his entire life. It's absolutely fascinating to watch him grow and become a better wrestler over time. There are plenty like that. Joe Vasconcelos, James Courier, Richard Admon, all people who have never done the sport before. And I'm stoked to see them grow and develop.
And that ties to my next question. Like, what do you like most about the current wrestling team?
They're young and they're new and they're ready to work. Like, this team will outwork anybody in the state. I legitimately believe that. This team is full of the hardest working people I've seen in this entire building, bar none. They are so focused, they're motivated, they come to practice ready to go, and they're just fantastic kids. That's the best way I can put it.
Is there anyone that like stands out to you?
Katie Medeiros stands out. I have tons of stands out. Nerds Sherry stands out to me. He's a wrestler that's done this for a lot of years. Manny Beauchamps, who actually has never done wrestling before, but has done jiu-jitsu and is really talented in that. There are a ton of wrestlers that stand out. Those three stand out the most to me.
And what are your hopes to accomplish? Like, what do you hope to accomplish this season?
Well, every year you hope for a state title. We are down in numbers right now. We need way more numbers for wrestling. So honestly, my belief is that to win that state title, we need to build up our numbers. And so my goal is going to be to build up over this year more publicity and more reputation for the sport of wrestling and have it seen as a powerhouse within the school building. So that more students feel inclined to want to try out for it.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, folks. Have a good one.
Now we have a debate show with Jonah, Richie, Mikey, Josh, and Joe.
Welcome back to our fifth debate show between Jonah and Richie. And this one's going to be an NFL edition. So the format is Jonah's going to speak for 30 seconds, then Richie's going to speak for 30 seconds, and then they're going to cross debate for 45 seconds. So we're just going to jump right into this. Jonah, who will win this weekend's wild card game between the Bills and the Patriots?
I think the Patriots will win the wild card game because one, they got the best coach in the league, Bill Belichick, and two, their run game against the Bills is just insane. And I think that defensively we'll be able to stop the Bills because besides Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs, they're not even all that. Like Dawson Knox, I had him in fantasy, he's trash.
All right, Richie, go ahead.
I think the Bills are gonna win because they've already played 2 times this season, and it took the Pats it took a blizzard for them just to barely win that game. But when there was actually not bad weather, Josh Allen absolutely cooked our team, and we lost.
All right, so 45-second cross debate. Go.
Dawson Knox is tough.
So I definitely think that the Pats will win again because it's harder to beat a team 2 times in a row. So the Bills are they feel confident that they beat the Patriots last time, but they're not going to beat them tomorrow.
I think the Bills are going to lock in. It's the playoffs. They need this game. They're going to be hungry. Last time we had the Bills' third receiver go 100 yards on our head. Diggs didn't even play that well, and they still won.
Yeah, but that's what the Patriots got to do. They just got to lock down Diggs.
But they didn't do that last game, and they lost. Well, they did that, and they still lost.
Yeah, but we could have done better offensively. I think that we'll have a better game plan this week.
I think Mac Jones is just a little rattled, and I just think his past few games haven't been that good. And leading into this playoff game, I feel like the Bills have all the momentum.
All right, so we're gonna give our thoughts. Josh, what do you think?
I feel like I'm gonna go with Richie's argument right here.
I'm gonna take Jonah's argument.
I'm gonna take Richie's argument too.
All right, Richie wins round one. So on to our second topic. Who do you think will come out of the AFC this year's playoffs? Jonah, go.
I think the Titans will come out of the AFC because not only did they do good without the King, but now they got the King back. So all the other weapons are just going to be 10 times better. Now everyone's going to be thinking about the King. Even if he's not producing the same, teams are still going to have people in the box, and it's just overpowered. He's just the best running back ever.
All right, Richie, go.
I think the Bengals are going to win the AFC because they're just really hot right now. They got Joe Burr, they got Jay Shiesty. They're just dropping points on everyone's heads. Joe Burrow is healthy. He just sat last week, and I think they're a dangerous young team who have a lot of energy right now, and they have all the momentum going into the playoffs.
All right, so we got our cross debate. Yeah, go.
So I think the Titans got this in the bag, whether the Bengals even make it to the second round or not, because the Titans are coming off a bye week. The healthy King, everyone's chilling that week. Defense, they're gonna clamp up Jamar, bro. He's good, but they're gonna clamp him up on defense.
The Titans aren't even gonna make it past the Bills. Wait, no, the Titans aren't making it out of the divisional round. They're losing.
That's crazy.
I don't care how good Derrick Henry is. That defense is horrible.
Who's stopping the King?
No
Who?
one.
No linebackers
No one.
tackling
but
him,
if
bro.
if they get down, you can't come back by running the ball.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Nah, but the thing is they won't go down.
They will.
Once they establish the run game, the pass game is gonna be there, and they're gonna win every game.
All right. Yeah, so we're gonna give our thoughts. Joe, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with Jonah on this one.
I'll go with Richie's argument.
I think I want to go with Jonah's argument on this one.
Jonah takes round two. On to our third topic. Who do you think will come out of the NFC in this year's playoffs? Jonah, you go.
So I think the Rams will come out of the NFC because their team is just crazy. They got Cooper Kupp, Odell, Stafford is just crazy. And then their defense is crazy too. They got Von Miller, they got AD, they got Ramsey, even though Ramsey might be out, right? I don't know. But their team is just overpowered. Right now they're just roster-wise, they're just overpowered. So I don't see them losing to anyone.
Rich?
Yeah, I think the 49ers are going to come out of the NFC. I think they're a dark horse team that's got, like I said about the Bengals, a lot of energy right now. And that defense is just suffocating. You got Nick Bosa. And yeah, it's a really good defense. And the offense is pretty good too. You got Deebo Samuel, who you can just kind of give him the ball and he goes off. Or you got George Kittle.
All right. So we got our cross debate. Yeah.
So,
Did you watch the Rams game last week, Joe?
wait, hold up. So, first, the
Jo-
49ers are trash.
Did you watch the Rams game last week, Jonah?
The 49ers are trash.
Jonah, did you watch the
Their
Rams
best
game
player
last
is
week?
Debo, and he be throwing the ball.
Did
That's
you
how
watch-
you know.
did you-
They need Debo to throw the ball to win
Jonah,
games.
did you watch the Rams game last week?
Nah.
Did you hear about? Did you know?
I
who they
heard
played?
Odell got gritty, though.
I heard they lost 27-24 to the 49ers.
Bro, the Niners, yeah. Bro, the Rams are probably resting, bro. I don't
Nope,
even
nope.
think Ramsey played.
No, they
Oh.
they weren't resting.
The 49ers are just
Matt
like,
Stafford threw a pick in overtime.
and bro,
And
you
they
want me to
lost.
say?
They lost
They're
to the
chilling.
49ers. They're
Nah,
not
the
chilling.
Niners, bro. I can't even name more than 5 players on the Niners. Like when I saw them in the playoff picture, I was like, "Yo, is this a typo?" Like, there's no way the 49ers are in the playoffs. Like, there is just no way.
All right. Yeah. So we're gonna give our thoughts. I'm gonna take Richie's argument on this one. Josh, what do you think?
I think I'm gonna go with Jonah on this argument.
I think the Niners are terrible and have no business being in the playoffs, but I'm going to go Richie because, yeah, Ted, better argument.
All right, Richie's up 2-1. On to our fourth topic. Who has been the best rookie this season? Jonah, you start.
So I think the best rookie has definitely been Jamar Chase, because he, like, when he's on the field, it just changes the game. Like, even as a rookie, he's broken records, franchise records for his team, and people all know him because he gets gritty on the end zone. So, like, everyone just likes him. Even if you're not a Bengals fan, it's just easy to like him.
All right, Rich.
I think Micah Parsons has been the best overall rookie this year. He's like completely changed the Dallas defense from like one of the worst defenses in the league to like you actually kind of have to prepare for them now. Like he's all over the field, and I think a few weeks ago he definitely had a case for Defensive Player of the Year too, until like T.J. Watt broke the sack record.
All right, so our cross debate. Begin.
I don't really know if Parsons can win the Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah,
Because-
no, but he was in the running. Was
Yeah.
Jamar Chase ever in the running for Offensive Player of the Year?
But he's a rookie.
So isn't Micah.
Nah, but the thing about Parsons is he's a small linebacker, so it's like teams probably don't game plan for him. They're like, oh, we could block him easy, and he just be getting in those easy sacks. Like some of his sacks are just easy sacks, like unblocked, or he goes around the end just because he's quick.
Sacks are sacks.
But I'm saying a lot of linebackers could do what he does at that if they're in the Cowboys defense at that position. They just got to be fast and move quick. If they put Bobby Wagner in that position, they double team him if he's blitzing like that. So, I think it's just because he's a rookie that he's doing that good.
I think, but like through the middle of the season, you have to realize how good he is, and you got to start double teaming him, and he's still getting those sacks.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but I feel like that's the same for like how people treat Diggs on defense. Like they'll just attack him, and occasionally he'll get a pick.
Well, yeah, because Diggs is a bad cornerback.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, Joe, what do you think?
I'm going to go Richie again.
I'm gonna take Jonah's argument. Spoon.
I think I'm gonna go with Richie's argument on this one.
So Richie is up, what, 3-1?
Yeah.
So would you rather have the best defensive back ever or the best defensive lineman ever on your team? Johnny, you go.
So personally, I'd rather have the best defensive back because I believe that if we have good DBs, then it'll help our D line. And obviously, it can work the other way around, but if our DB is clamping up their best receivers, our D lineman will have more time to get a sack on the quarterback, especially if he's not mobile. So that's what I think.
John, Richie.
Yeah, no, I just kind of think having the best defensive lineman ever really just helps the defense out like immensely, because yeah, you might have like the best corner, like you might have the best corner ever, but corners can't cover forever, no matter how good you are. But a defensive lineman can still like get through and get sacks even when double teamed.
All right, so our 45-second cross debate. Yeah.
So I think that if you have the best D lineman ever, that he could just get doubled every play. And yeah, that helps your other D lineman too. But if you have a safety, you can't like double team a safety. So he'll be able to guard two receivers right in the middle of them. So that's why I think.
But you can game plan away from a good corner.
Yeah, which helps your defense a lot.
I know, but it also helps your defense when they're like double teaming and you're like, we literally can't run to this side or he's gonna blow it up.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking like, oh, D linemen, they get hit in the head a lot, so they're about to be like a couple years and they're out. Like they're not trying to do that anymore. Cause you get hit in the head a couple of times, yeah, you're chilling. But once you get in the head, every play double team, lineman hitting your head like boom, boom, like you're.
I mean, greatest cornerback of all time, probably getting thrown by Derrick Henry stiff arm into the turf.
Hey, who said the best DB had to be a corner? It could be a free safety.
Free safety, strong safety, I don't care. Derrick Henry's running him over. Derrick Henry ain't running over the best D lineman ever.
I mean, you ever watch Cam Chancellor? I think he could tackle the king.
I think I'm gonna have to go to Jonah on this one.
Jonah. I'll take Jonah too.
Yeah, I'll also go Jonah.
Yeah, but despite Jonah's last round win, Richie comes away with this one in a 3-2 win. Yeah, we will see you in the next one.
Next up, we have the African American History Month podcast.
Hello, my name is Tyler Dexter. I'm here with Marley Barrett and Aiden Bernard. We're talking about Black History Month, the people that had big impacts on it. Yeah. MLK was an American Baptist minister and activist, and he was the most visible spokesman and leader of the civil rights movement.
Yeah. I want to talk about Rosa Parks. She was like the Kickstarter, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't want to go like the back of the bus when they told her to. You know, it wasn't fair to her or her rights, you know.
I want to talk about Malcolm X. He took a more violent approach than MLK, but he still got the job done. He was a big factor to the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yeah.
He was fighting fire with fire.
Exactly. Yeah. MLK was more, I want to do this peacefully, you know. Yeah.
Both had the same ideas, just did it differently.
Exactly.
Something that was big back then was sports.
Exactly. Yeah.
African American people, they couldn't always just do the sport they wanted to, even if they were good or not. I'm pretty sure Jackie Robinson, he was the first baseball player to be black. He played Major League.
Exactly. He took big steps for our people.
Even though Michael Jordan wasn't the first to, play basketball as a black man, he still showed like America as a whole that, black people are more than just their skin tone. They can play basketball. They can do whatever they want if they put their mind to it.
Exactly. We're no different. We're all the same. Exactly.
That is it for Black History Month.
Hello, I'm Richard Gillespie, and today we'll be covering the Stoughton Black Knights hockey season with the help of Joseph McNulty and Joshua Greenspoon. We will be interviewing Joseph McNulty, Joshua Greenspoon, Coach Mark, and Anthony Hearn about their upcoming hockey season and their playoff push.
Today I'm here with Stoughton Black Knight captain Joseph McNulty. We're going to be asking him a couple questions today. So, for the rest of your season, what is the outlook?
Definitely want to make playoffs, win some more games, definitely win at home.
Okay. Do you think the team has played well so far this season?
I think we have played well. We're 500 right now, but we're only going to get better.
All right. Tell me about the captains this year, man.
Myself, I'm a good guy. Josh Greenspoon, great player, good defenseman. He's a good leader. Anthony Hearn, same about him. Just a great guy in general.
All right. Who are some key players on this year's squad?
Definitely Josh Greenspoon and Anthony Hearn, the leaders of the defense. Chris Andre, our goalie.
Okay. Last question. What are your goals for the team this year?
Definitely just to make playoffs and hopefully make playoffs and win a playoff game.
Playoffs, big run, man. All right, well, thanks for talking to us today.
Yes, sir. Today I'm here with Stoughton Brockton's hockey captain, Josh Greenspoon. I'm going to ask him a few questions today. What's the outlook for the rest of the season?
it's overall, just try to make the tourney this year. Try to be stronger and stronger every game, throwing harder and harder every game.
Do you think the team has played well so far?
I think we've had a decent season so far. There are definitely a couple games that I feel like we definitely should have won, but there are a couple games that, we did win that I was,
Who are some key players for this year?
my fellow captains, Joe McNulty, Anthony Hearn. We have a lot of young classmen this year who are already stepping up.
So what are the goals for the team in the rest of the year?
Just like I said before, make the tournament. Biggest goal this year. We haven't done it since 2006, so it'd be great if we did this year.
Thank you. Today I'm here with Coach Mark, the head coach of the Stoughton Brockton Night Boxers, and I'm going to ask him a few questions today. So, Coach, what's the outlook for the rest of the season?
Well, really been on a roll lately. We won our last couple of games, and we're looking to keep on that roll.
Do you think the team has played well so far?
Yeah, we really have. A couple losses, and we're tied. We played really well, and otherwise we'd be like 6-4.
What are the goals for the rest of the year for the team?
Our biggest goal is to try to make the tournament, try to get better every game.
All right, thank you. Today I'm here with Stoughton Brockton's hockey captain, Anthony Hearn, and I'm going to be asking him a few questions today. So, Anthony, what is the outlook for the season?
So our outlook is looking really positive. We have a lot more games, not even halfway through the season. A lot more winnable games that we hope to put on our record.
Do you think the team's played well so far?
I do. Yeah. I mean, best team I've been on my 4 years. Having a great time playing.
Tell me about the captains.
Joe McNulty, awesome guy, great player. Josh Greenspoon, decent guy, pretty good player. Good player.
Who are some key players for the rest of the year?
Sean Farley, Colin Alessi, Colby Strunk, Charlie Caputo, Chris Andrade, whole squad.
What are the goals for the team?
Goal is definitely to make the playoffs. We haven't done it for 10, 15 years. It'd be great to get back there.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, and go Knights.
Now we have a segment about the band.
I'm here with Lou today. We're going to be talking about the concert and the preparations they take for the concert. So, introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi, I'm Lazario, and I play in the percussion section with the drum line.
Tell me what the drum line does.
We play mostly in the back. We're really the big tempo people, and we keep the whole band together and like being the glue and sort of like that.
What preparations do you take for the concert?
Sometimes I really like to go over my sheet music, just go over my music in my head real quick to make sure I have all of it memorized. And other than that, just calming ourselves because we already practiced a lot beforehand, so we should be ready. So I just try to stay calm and be prepared for the concert and all that.
And what would you say the most stressful part of all of it is?
Honestly, getting up in front of all the people, because when we get there, there's a bunch of people and they're all staring at you, and it's sort of nerve-wracking, sort of, but you get used to it once you're just playing off,
Yeah. And how would you say the concert recently turned out?
A lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself because there's a bunch of really cool people in there, and just playing music together with a bunch of your friends is just a bunch of fun,
I'm here today with Abby. We're going to be asking them about the band and the recent concert they did. So, introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Abby. I play the trombone for symphonic band.
And could you tell me what the trombone does for the symphonic band?
We usually keep the bass line for the band, add accompaniment to the melody, that fun stuff. Yeah.
All right. Tell me personally what you do to prep for the concerts.
I like to go over my music but in the weeks beforehand and then kind of coordinate with the trumpets so that we each know when we're coming in and so it sounds cohesive.
What would you say the most stressful part of it is?
Getting onto the stage while in heels and not falling up the stairs.
And how would you say the recent concert turned out?
I think it turned out really well. Everyone was kind of on the same wavelength.
I'm here today with Angel. I'm going to be asking him a few questions about the recent concert and the preparations he takes for them. So, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Angel Lux, and I do the symphonic choir.
What do you do in symphonic choir?
Well, mainly we just do we do a lot of songs. Mainly does it.
Is there a specific part you play during it?
Well, I do bass, which is the lowest singing range that anyone can really do, and I really enjoy that one.
What do you do personally to prep for the concerts?
I personally try to memorize my sheet music. I try to memorize the pitches in my head, and on my free time, that's what I'll do after school.
What would you say the most stressful part of like all the concert stuff is?
The most stressful part for me is going up on stage. I get very nervous, but you got to give it a strong face.
And how would you say the recent concert turned out?
I think it turned pretty amazing. Yeah, from the feedback that we got, it was a pretty good show.
Now we have a segment about the video production program.
Hello everyone, today we're going to do a news package on the video production program ran by Mr. Bichet, aka Vice. Today we're going to be interviewing 3 people, Aiden Bernard, Val Pierre, and Michael Moraes.
Here with Aiden Bernard, my name's Miguel, and today we're going to be talking about the video production class. So, you're in VP3, right?
Word.
Alright. How do you enjoy it?
It's pretty good. Pretty relaxed class.
Are there any certain skills that you learn?
How to edit. All of that. How to edit, you know. How to record, how to use different cameras, different aspects of video production, the director, the cameraman.
Right. So right here we have 3 different shots in front of us. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot. Have you learned about that? And
Yeah.
do you expect to use it anytime?
Maybe if I go into a career that requires me to use a camera, but other than that, I don't think I'm going to be using this.
And so we're here in this state-of-the-art facility right now. How do you think it's helped us in our class in general?
It gave us more opportunities to record higher quality things, cameras.
What's your favorite part about it?
Probably the script writing, and I like making skits. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a very enjoyable program, and thanks for your time. Alright, my name's Miguel. I'm here with
Michael,
and we're going to be interviewing him about the video production class. So, as you know, we're in VP3 right now.
Correct.
So, how have you enjoyed your years so far?
I've loved my years with Bryce. He's a really good teacher. Most of you new students are going to know him by Bichet. Aren't going to have the luxury of really calling him Bryce. But I love this class. He's made this class really fun along with my classmates and peers. Really great class. I've learned a lot, actually. And I learned how to make cool edits. So,
what's your favorite edit that you've done?
My favorite edit that I've done? Probably, not going to lie, one of my first edits in freshman year with the old high school. Yeah.
So I know you like video work and photo work. So has this class ever helped you to apply those skills in real life?
Oh yes, for sure. Taking videos of my vehicular unit.
Okay, that's good. And what's your favorite thing you've done this year?
My favorite thing I've done this year? See, that's hard. Probably the debate.
Debate show, yeah.
Yeah.
What was your debate topic?
My debate topic was the best holiday.
Oh, that's good. So if there's one thing you could say to upcoming VP students, VP1, VP2, VP3, anything, what would it be?
If you're not in this class, well, I mean, you're going to be in this class or upcoming, right? So, I mean, like, in all honesty, just pay attention. Don't give Vice a hard time. Vice has a really great soul.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Thank you for being here.
No problem.
Hi, my name is Miguel. I'm here with Val, and we're going to interview him about video production.
Yeah.
So, you've done video production for 4 years, correct?
Yeah, 4 years.
And you're in your independent study now, right?
Yeah.
How has independent study benefited you?
It kind of like gave me an extra practice in the video production class. Cause we do more work for after 4 years and 3 years.
Yeah. So do you feel like this independent study and all of your years of video production have, increased your skills?
Yeah.
To apply in the real life?
Yeah, he definitely did. Like right now, because I took an independent study, there's certain stuff I could do for camera that the regular people that didn't take independent study would not be able to do.
Right. And what was your favorite thing you've ever done in video production?
I have a lot, but I would say like film Oscar night was like one of my favorite because like it was fun.
Yeah. I mean, you've done a lot of things in video production.
Yeah.
If there's one piece of advice you would give to upcoming video production students, whether it's VP 1, 2, 3, or even independent study, what would it be?
I would tell them to like I don't know, just like make sure you do like what Bice asks you to do, and like it's worth it. It's not a hard class. Like if you do what Bice asks you to do, then it's like easy grading and it's fun.
Right. Vice usually tends to do the best for the students.
It is.
Thank you for being with me, Val. Thank you for answering my questions.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped you understand what the video program is about and make you motivated to take it in the future.
Now we have a section about the girls basketball program.
Hi SHS, my name's Brooke Roderick and this is
Rinaldi Laredin.
And today we're going to be interviewing a few girls from the varsity basketball team.
Hi, I'm Rinaldi Laredin and I'm with Jessica Madalena, the captain of the girls basketball team. I'm here with a couple questions. So Jess, how is your season going?
Our season's going good. The Hockomock is a really competitive league, so we play a lot of really good, really tough teams, and I think, despite that, we play hard. We play to the end of every game. We don't give up. We have these really tough teams coming at us, but we don't cower away from it. We really take the challenge to them.
Okay. What are you guys' strengths and weaknesses?
I think our strengths are, so we're a very good rebounding team. We actually beat most of our teams in rebounds. Offensively and defensively. Like I was just saying, we hustle a lot on defense. We're very aggressive, very going for the ball. Like if there's a loose ball on the floor, someone's diving to go pick that up. And some of our weaknesses, this might go across for the whole Hockomock. I mean, we have to wear the masks when we play, and I think that definitely factors into people getting tired out a lot easier. It's like harder to really get breath in through this sometimes.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, my name's Brooke Roderick, and I'm here with Kate Bolger, the girls' varsity basketball captain, and I'm going to be asking her a few questions. What's it like being a captain to these girls?
I love being supportive to the younger girls this season, and it's really an honor to be a leader on the court.
How's your game going to go tonight against OA?
OA is a really competitive team, so we're really going to have to bring our tough defense and our energy to be able to pull out a win tonight.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rinaldi Laredin. I'm here with girls varsity basketball captain Vanessa Philemon, and today we're going to ask you a few questions. So Vanessa, what are your goals for the season?
Definitely, I want to start scoring more around the basket and get my team involved. Every single player is definitely vital to the team, and I want to get everyone on the court, everyone is scoring, working together.
Okay. Now Vanessa, who are some key players on the team?
Key players, I would say, is Jess Madalena, Kate Bolger, our freshman, Reina. Basically everyone on the team has really added to how we play, but definitely those three.
Okay, thank you.
A big thank you to our 3 girls varsity captains for answering our questions.
Now we have a section about the boys basketball program.
Hi everyone, I'm Tax Rzeski, and we'll be talking about the boys basketball team.
Hi, I'm Michael Jardim, and we're here with Josh Rivera, and I'm going to ask him some things about the Stoughton High basketball team. So, Josh, first question, how do you think the team's doing so far?
I feel like the team's doing pretty good, but not as good as we want. We definitely could have started off 5-0. We probably had the hardest schedule throughout the whole Hawk. We played a lot of tough teams, Taunton, Mansfield, Foxborough. We had a lot of close games in overtime that we didn't pull through with. We had a lead on teams, blew them. But yeah, it's doing pretty well.
All right, second question. Who are some key offensive players this season?
Some key offensive players we have, definitely going to name Connor Andrews. Kid lights it up beyond the arc. Just a straight pure scorer, averaging about like 25 points right now. We just got Ryan back. Ryan missed the first 3 games, came back, scored 13 off rip, 19 against one of the best teams in the state. Yeah, Matt Greenspoon, freshman, can light it up, and everyone on our bench can definitely contribute to the team.
All right, third question. How does it feel to have fans back in the stands this season?
It's electric, you know, we love it. It gives us momentum in games. It definitely brought us back against Canton. We were down 20 the whole game. Didn't fought back in the second half because the student section was there for us, never lost hope in us, and yeah, I love it.
All right, our final question is, what are some goals for your team this season?
Some goals, definitely the bigger picture, trying to play in TD Garden, but the more smaller goals we have is to win the Davenport, which we know we can do. You know, we're trying to get a playoff home game, probably 2, but yeah, that's what we're reaching for.
All right, that's our interview. Thank you, Josh.
Yes, sir.
Hello, my name is James Price. I'm here with Jonah Lee, and I'm going to ask him a few questions about the Stoughton High varsity basketball team. First question, Jonah, is what are some positives you see within the team this year?
Some positives that I see on the team are no one's giving up. Our overtime win against Canton, we battled back from 15-point deficit, and we just made sure that we would always work hard to do better.
Next question, who are some key defensive players on the team this year, in your opinion?
We stress on defense a lot this year. Some key defensive players we have are Josh, Cash, Conrad. We take a lot of charges, and we make sure to help on defense too.
Nice. Next question, what is something you notice about like the whole team?
Our team, we work hard, we play physical, we try to do all the little things right to beat good teams.
Smart. Last question, what is something that your coaches stress a lot at practice?
They always want us to take charges, they want us to work hard, and they want us to have each other's backs on and off the court.
All right, well, that's going to do the interview for today. Thanks for tuning in.
What's up, guys? It's me, Timmy Chung, interviewing star basketball player Tag Zazeski. What's up? How's it going? All right, so we got a few questions. So we know how the team is. We know how they're doing. But what we don't know is how you guys prepared in the off season. So what was like that?
Yeah, so I remember all summer we had a basketball league, right? So like some guys would come from football, but we'd always try to make it there because, you know, it's going to pay off now especially. And as you saw against Canton, it paid off. We fought till the end and we pulled it out.
Yeah, that was a crazy good game. But what was the toughest game you guys had? What do you guys think?
Honestly, Mansfield was pretty tough the other day, but Canton probably was the toughest. You know, we got down early. I think we scored like 4 points in the first quarter. We weren't doing great, but we never gave up in the locker room. We all went down. We were like, we can beat this team. Let's stick together. Let's fight through it. You know, no bucket's gonna give us 18 points, so let's get it back. And we were down 7 with 10 seconds left, and somehow we pulled it off.
Yeah, crazy game. Absolute craziness. How's the chemistry within the team? How you guys doing?
It's great, you know. We're obviously getting better. First few games, offense was struggling here and there. Connor lit it up first game. That helped a lot. But, yeah, it's getting better. As you can see with every game, we're getting more confident with each other, and now we definitely have a lot of faith in each other.
Yeah. So we see you guys on the court, but we don't know what practices are like, so how are those?
They're good. They're intense, you know. Sometimes we got the music going in the background, but we're always focused. We're locked in, and, you know, sometimes we're practicing charges, sometimes we're shooting, everything, a little bit of everything. Just always trying to get better.
Yep. Some of the hardest working people, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed and learned a little bit about boys basketball.
That was the 4th edition of SHS This Month. Thank you for watching.